Hey Beavers, it's Tuesday and well, it's Wednesday, but for some people it's still Tuesday and it's still before Wednesday's video is posted, therefore it's kind of still Tuesday. Um, I'm Lori, you watching the Beaver Bunch. I missed you guys last week. I can't even begin to tell you how busy things are getting with this wedding planning, and I of course couldn't be more excited. This is really quickly approaching and there's like meetings with cake bakers and not hall planners, the restaurant coordinators and our priest that's marrying us through the Episcopal Church, all sorts of things, you guys. This is just crazy town happening. We have to decide on invitations and showers and registering. It's a lot, but it's exciting. Um, so I really and then there's like work and everything on top of that. So it's been very busy lately, but I can't complain because it's good things. So this week we're talking about dating and the games that tend to be played while dating. Somebody wrote in and said, sick of the games. Is this always going to be the way that it is? And for what do I do? Do I just expect it? Do I play it back? Whatever. Um, and I liked Jess's video. I always like what Jess has to say. But I too have had quite a number of experiences with dating and sometimes, with casual dating or whatever too, where it's, one-sided a lot of times and the other person gets the wrong idea or gets more into it than the other, and then you end up with a mismatch of energy and effort and caring, I guess, really it gets down to it. So you have one person that's making a lot of effort and like going goo goo gaga crazy for someone that they really like, and then the other one's like, oh, this is nice, but I probably wouldn't do the same thing back per se. And then you get like a mismatch. So it's kind of like a seesaw, like one person's up and one person's down, and it doesn't necessarily switch either. It just kind of stays there. But anyway, what I wanted to focus on with this question was more so the idea that if you take things slowly, or if you meet somebody that you like and you both take things at the same rate and you're open with each other, whether or not or want to keep seeing other people, or whether or not you see it going somewhere, or what you envision or things that you like or dislike about each other, have those conversations and keep having them, and then you kind of stay on the same page. And I think the biggest thing is that not to waste your time trying to like woo somebody who isn't just amazed by you. Like I think if I met any single one of you, we could come up with a list of things that make you a catch, or make you somebody that somebody would want to spend time with and be with. But if the person that you're putting your efforts on doesn't see it that way, then you need to just go next and be like, okay, who's next? Because um, you shouldn't waste your time trying to convince somebody that you're awesome when there's somebody out there that I think would think that right from the start. And it might not always be the person that you think it is, but then once you feel that way about somebody, then you'll get it, and you'll get that why it's worth it just to not even waste time on people that aren't going to waste their time with you. I always say, and I think I've used this quote before, and you should all know it, that you shouldn't make somebody your priority who considers you just one of their options, okay? So you kind of got to know where people are in their life, and if you don't know a lot about somebody, don't expect that you are their priority, because if you don't know a lot about them, that means that you're not that close with them, okay? So you got to be realistic too, and I think that a lot of times when you are attracted to someone or have that initial excitement of meeting someone or getting to know someone, you forget that, like, this is new in your life, but like where are they at in theirs? And you have to take into consideration all the things that are going on in their life, and if they've been hurt before, which when you get dating into your 20s, 30s, 40s, chances are people have been hurt, and people are a little bit more hesitant sometimes with their hearts, and they're not going to waste their time on just anyone, and they're not going to open up entirely to just anyone. They want to make sure that that person's worth it, and by and I think the way to tell that is if somebody makes them feel like they're worth it. So be keeping an eye out for that, and just don't even worry about the people that are playing games, because if you're above it and you don't want to be playing them, then no need to play kids games, okay? Because you're going with the big kids, okay? And it's more about being respectful and caring and sympathetic and trying to put yourself in the other person's shoes. And I think if you can continue to do that, you might also be more forgiving of when people are jerks to you. Not that they deserve your time and energy, but they certainly deserve to be understood too. And maybe they just need a friend, and maybe that's why you were put in their lives, and vice versa. So don't forget that sometimes when dating and relationships go wrong, you can always come out with a really great friend, that maybe you just don't work in the romantic sense, but maybe in some kind of a beneficial friendship way. You never know. So I guess that's all I really have to say. I hope that everyone is having a great week and continues to have a great week. And I don't really know. I know who's in the Super Bowl. I think it's the Ravens and the 49ers, and I don't really know who I'm rooting for, but I probably will watch it for the commercials because I'm that girl. But I do have a fiance that likes football for football, so but not really pro football. So we'll see. We'll watch the commercials. She'll watch the game. I'll try to watch the game. Um, Maybe I'll gamble a little. Who knows? All right. Have a great week. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.